Well, hello and a very warm welcome to Business Today TV. I am Chetan Bhutani. Today, I am joined by Senior Executive Officer of Maruti Suzuki. Well, now Maruti is now officially planning to get into the 20 lakh plus segment, and I'm joined by Shashank Srivastav, the Senior Executive Officer. Thank you, Shashank, for joining us.
Thank you.
Invicto is coming up. Tell us the first thing. What does it mean by Invicto? Is it like the brother sister of Innova, or what is the strategy behind it?
No, no. Of course, it's a brother sister of Innova High Cross, but the name Invicto is comes from a Latin word which is Invictus, and that means unbeatable, invincible. And since this car has everything, great comfort, great experience, great drive, good tech, great features. Therefore, we thought that a name like Invicto will be quite appropriate.
All right. Shashank, give us those details, the key important details that you can share as of now of the Invicto, the pricing strategy, the details of the vehicle, the platform, and where will be manufactured.
There's only a limited information I can share at this moment because we have a actual launch planned on the 5th. I can say one launch is on 5th of July. The bookings we start from 19th June, that is next week onwards. It's a premium product. It's got that hybrid technology, the strong hybrid. And this is also our first foray into that segment. And we are enthused with the fact that while our market share in the less than 10 lakh rupee category is obviously very strong, 60% market share or thereabouts, where in the 10 to 15 lakh category also, Maruti Suzuki has become the market leader last year with 26% share. And this year it has gone up further to 30%. So we are now getting into this new type of segment and new type of consumers and we are quite excited that if we do it well, then we should be able to make our footprint strong in this segment as well.
Shashank, also, Maruti has been a leader in the sub 10 lakh rupee segment car. Right now you've expanded into the 10 to 15 lakh segment as well. Can you share some numbers when it comes to 10 to 15 lakh figure of how much Maruti is commanding a market share of?
So I just mentioned last year this market share was 26% and we were the market leader. The next highest manufacturer had a 19% share and the third one had about 18. So we are the market leaders already in 10 to 15 lakh category. And also in this year, April and May, this market share has further gone up to 30%. We are obviously the market leader with 30% also. So remember, less than 10 lakh price vehicles category in our industry is roughly 60% of the market. 60% of the industry is below 10 lakh. 10 to 15 lakh is about 25%. And greater than 20 lakh is 5%. So if now this 5% is where we are now getting into. And it's not a very large volume, but it's not about volume alone. It is also about dealing with consumers of that type of category, giving them an option to upgrade if they have a Maruti Suzuki earlier, or also to get vehicles from the competitor if they were not our customers, to get new customers. And also, of course, it has got a great brand imagery effect on other models which in our portfolio. So there are multiple marketing reasons why this foray into this segment should help us.
Also, Shashank, I'd like to ask you on the manufacturing bit. Will it be in the Toyota's unit in Karnataka, or are you also undertaking the manufacturing yourself?
No, it will be in the Toyota's unit.
The entire unit completely, right?
Yes, in Bidadi.
All right. All right. Shashank, also Maruti is for the first time venturing into a 20 lakh plus segment vehicle. How does it feel for a Aam Aadmi vehicle to offering premium products and a premium SUV and an MPV for the first time? What is the company thinking, and how confident are you of good sales numbers in that segment?
Yeah, so that Aam Aadmi that you were saying, the thing which is that less than 10 lakh, Although car ownership in India itself is not the Aam Aadmi thing, but within the biradari of car owners, if you can say 10 lakh, below 10 lakh is Aam Aadmi, then we were already sort of in the Khas Aadmi category already, as I just mentioned, the 10 to 15 lakh and thereabouts, with our Vitara, which is doing very well, with our XL6, Ertiga, and so on. So this is like Khasam Khas, greater than 20 lakh. So from Aam Aadmi to Khas Aadmi, who has accepted us, and now Khasam Khas is what we are going to get into. So hopefully we will that Khasam Khas category will also accept us. But by the way, we are already, our Nexa, this vehicle will be launched through the Nexa channel. And
Okay.
there the product itself have got that premiumness, and it's not luxury, but what is known as affordable luxury. So from a affordable category to affordable luxury category to now something which is like it can be bracketed into modern or contemporary luxury sort of vehicle. We are getting into that category now.
Right. Also, Shashank San, the MPV segment is not new to Maruti Suzuki. In fact, with the Ertiga, the XL6, you have that understanding of how an MPV works. Now, with this Invicto coming up, sir, we are seeing a lot of waiting periods, especially for the Ertiga and the XL6. And with the Invicto also added to the portfolio, do you think that consumers would probably have to face some issues of waiting period again for Invicto as well?
Listen, this is, I think, a temporary situation which we have seen as a consequence of two things. One, the lockdowns that we have had because of the COVID in the last 2 years, and also because of the semiconductor crisis. And hopefully, the semiconductor crisis will get better the production will get better starting from next quarter. And this situation of waiting may not be there forever. However, the product portfolio is planned for a situation, for a normal like situation. So this temporary situation would go away, and therefore we wouldn't like to introduce new products, even though I understand there are some products which are already in waiting. And hopefully from Q2 onwards, the Ertiga and XL6 production will increase, and that should help us, reduce the waiting periods for those models.
Right.
And you are right in the.
Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so I was saying that it is because of the semiconductor crisis that this waiting periods have built up, and once we get over that, then they will come down also. So hopefully that will be the situation, and we move towards better situation in that sense from the next quarter onwards.
Sure, sir. And also, what is the update on Jimny, sir? How many bookings are you doing per day, and how's the response been to the pricing?
So Jimny, we have now cumulative bookings of 31,000 plus, just above 31,000. And the initial response to the pricing I was looking at, people said that the starting price is higher, starting at 12.7 lakhs. Whereas the competing product in this category starts at 10.54. But I think consumers realized that when they went into the details and comparing it with the competing products, which is the Thar in this case, this Jimny has a 5-door, whereas Thar has a 3-door vehicle. Jimny has a 4-wheel drive. The starting vehicle for Thar is 2-wheel drive. Jimny has 6 airbags. Thar has 2 airbags. So this sort of comparison people must have done. And now I see from the social media post that the price is better accepted. And that proof of that is that the number of bookings we are receiving per day after the announcement of the price, that is 7th of June, and today 14th, like 7 days average is about 150 per day. Whereas it used to be 92 per day before the announcement of the price. So it does appear that after the price announcement, there is a jump in the per day booking. However, we have to see whether this is a stable sort of pattern, and we have to wait for a few more weeks to see that this is the stable demand which we are seeing today.
Right. Shashank, last question. With Invicto coming up, how much market share in the SUV segment are you finally planning for this financial year?
Yeah, so Invicta, of course, is a MPV. It's a three-row MPV, as you know. So, but apart from the fact, if you look at only the SUV sector, with our Fronx, Jimny, Brezza, and the Vitara, we are looking at market shares of about 24 to 25% in the SUV segment. And we have announced that we do hope to become the number one manufacturer of SUV this year. By the way, last year we were number four with the market share of 12%. But if you look at the April-May period, where we had the Fronx and also the Jimny dispatches, better availability of the Vitara, we already are at 20% market share in the SUV sector in this financial year. And also we jumped up from the fourth rank to the number two rank as far as the SUV numbers are concerned in the Indian auto industry.
All right, fair enough, Shashank. Thank you so much. May the Khasam Khas segment really treat you really well. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.
Let me just hold on for a minute, sir.